This is December 30th, 2017. Just a little update on trucker stuff. Simple trucker stuff. Anyways, I shut down the trucking operation in September 2015. And at that time, what happened was that the oil prices dropped and the gold prices dropped. Both of them use pipe in their operations, and that's what I haul is pipe. And that's basically all I haul. I don't have much in the way of backhauls, or I don't have any backhauls as a matter of fact, and that was a costly problem in the operation. Hauled to areas that had no backhauls. It wasn't profitable to sit around and wait 3 days or hunt 3 days for a backhaul. So I would go to the delivery location, unload, and take off, head home for another load. Anyways, that's basically how it worked. So it's been 2 years, a little over 2 years. Since I've done anything. I don't expect to do anything. I'm getting ready to hopefully move, and maybe move to a better location where I can get hauls either on a daily basis, or at least get hauls to some location where there's backhauls. It's a pretty nice operation for an old truck. That's a almost brand new trailer, flatbed trailer, about 100,000 miles on it. I'm just doing a little update, getting ready to put a gallon of oil in there. It's a Detroit Series 60, 12.7 liter. There's the other side of the trailer. Okay, so I'm getting ready to put the oil in. I gotta get the tripod ready. I use, obviously, Rotella T6 synthetic 540 weight. I originally got this truck and it was using regular oil, mineral oil, and I switched over to synthetic thanks to your favorite trucker radio guy. It was not using any oil at all at the time I got it. I switched over to, the synthetic, thinking it would be better. And basically it is good on the engine, and I do have oil checks done regularly, so I can keep a close eye on it. It has what's called seepage. So seepage is due to the fact that the oil is synthetic, and oil gallon low. If that dipstick is right, it's been a long time since I put oil in it, so I don't remember all the details about my own oil. I had to remark it because this is not the original dipstick, I believe. So anyways, the oil is pretty dirty. It looks dirty. Again, it's synthetic. And getting back to the seepage. The seepage is due to the fact that the synthetic oil is much less viscous than regular mineral oil. And that's one of its values, because it causes the engine to work much less. You save a little bit of fuel. And you got some top quality oil. I'm not going to put in the full gallon. Give it a second. Settle down. And then check the oil. Except for the spider webs, the engine's in good condition. I got one of them fancy dancy expensive charge air coolers. I don't know if it's done anything for the truck. I think I got it almost immediately when I was preparing the truck for the road. So I was only working during the construction season. There it is, Duralite. Yep. And you just can't run one of these trucks during a construction season, because the costs of insurance and registration don't allow you to do that. I like these glass bowls. You can see what the heck's going on. I did a video on it. There's the the fuel level. That's great. You can tell exactly when to change your change your filter. So the truck is in good condition. The engine's in great condition by all indications. Oh, one time I got stopped by the cops, and this is what started flagging me, I believe. He said that the steering gearbox was loose. This gizmo here. When I had the road crew come out, the guy told me, he said that the police will find anything. This was Nevada DPS or Highway Patrol. And sure as shit, I got all new brakes on the truck and all new tires on the truck. I cleaned it, steam clean it, so everything was nice. He went all the way around the truck, and he told me to get in and move my steering, and he said, oh, that's loose. So he said, in order for me to let you go, you're going to have a road crew come out here and fix that. Or if you've got a wrench, no, this is worse. He said, if you got a wrench, you can tighten that and I'll let you go. Otherwise, I'm going to have to put you out of service. And that's what he did. From there on, that's when I had problems with the Highway Patrol. It got worse and worse and worse. Remember, I believe they have Well, they do have a tool in their vehicles that allows them to see, there's my oil, where you've gone, where you've been, and how many citations you got. So I guess they decided to keep checking on me, and every time they checked on me, I'm a little hair low, so I'm going to put a little bit more oil in there. Every time they checked on me, they would find something wrong. I think the C on my MC number was missing. So they didn't cite me for it. They gave me a violation for it. A little different. You can't take a violation to court. My truck did break down on a medium, and when it broke down, I broke down in the fast lane because there's a lot of slow trucks going uphill, and I was running just a truck. And when they pulled me over, I mean, they didn't pull me over, pardon me, I broke down in the fast lane. I had to pull over onto the medium, and they gave me a ticket for parking on the medium. It was thrown out, but it still stayed in some way, shape, or form on my record. Because I tried to get on with Lyft as a driver, car driver, and that's when I found out it was still in some way, shape, or form on my record. So I couldn't get on with Lyft because of that. Anyways, I'm going to start up the truck. There. Purrs like a kid. Get away from the noise. And I'll say that when I tried to start it up the other day, an engine light came on, wouldn't let me start the truck. So I started it and it stopped, it shut down. And it shut down. The light said on it, check fluid. Check engine fluid. So I put oil in. I checked the oil. I put a little oil in, and then I checked I looked in the antifreeze tank. Sorry about that. I was looking around at some other stuff here. The antifreeze tank, and it looked good. And then I went on the internet and asked about the shutdown, and I went through quite a few videos, and I happened to glean out of one of the videos that it might be antifreeze. So I went back out, took another look at the antifreeze, and I said, is that down or not? I could see the antifreeze on the bottom, but I guess it wasn't high enough to interact with the sensor inside the antifreeze tank. And I found that out because I went and bought antifreeze and put antifreeze in. That's it. Over and out.